I squared. Well, today we're going to have a look at Boeing. Boeing has been a bit of trouble recently, and it's no surprise to us. We had a look at Boeing as part of our case reviews, and it's really quite interesting. So let's go have a look together and see why Boeing is perhaps in not really a fit state. And I'll tell you what caught my eye. What caught my eye most of all when I looked at the statement in Analyzer was this massive shift in comprehensive income, or in other comprehensive income. There's almost a $3 billion movement in comprehensive income, which really kind of attracted my attention, seeing that they had booked in the previous year some gains, losses, and the losses have been reduced. I'm very surprised to see this. So I had a little dig around in comprehensive income, but I couldn't get to the prior year. So what I do to go to the prior year is I go and look at the trend report. Because in the trend report, you generally get to see, a particular node flowing through a number of years, and it gives you an idea of, is this pattern quite consistent or not? And I looked in there, and I found this pattern as being the cause of the 2202, almost 3 billion in movement. And here we are, after-tax gain and losses on remeasurement of defined benefits. Quite interesting. That's employee pensions. So I had a look at the trend analysis, and I thought, and that's where I got a bit more curious, because here you can see a total of $8 billion being adjusted in Boeing off their employees' pension benefits. And they had a pattern before. They took $8 billion back in 2013. So generally people tend to follow the same habits. That's something we've seen. People tend to repeat the patterns of behavior when they're in crisis. And so that made us start to dig around a bit. And what we digged around into, what are the areas that are most likely to be driving this kind of behavior. So we looked at financing, and here we go. You can see the pattern. It's a big capital industry. They try to maintain their patterns of dividends showing growth. I guess there's some kind of financial management goal there for the CEO. And then suddenly, bang, they had the accident. They took the huge financing in 2020, and then they had to rescue themselves again, so they cut back on employee pension benefits. And therefore, it's no surprise that in this year there's been a strike by employees demanding better terms. This behavior, very interesting. Why don't you have a look and tell me what you think, so that we can collaborate and discuss more about these kind of manipulations.